Thank you for hanging with me today. Playing some Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. Having a good time. Hope you are. Point and click adventure that I've been waiting to play forever, and I'm really excited that I get to do it. Wait, undo? Oh! Oh my god, I can look at all the shit I can look at. You know what? What's the introduction? Is it just what we watched already? Oh, we did. Okay. There we go. Okay. What's help? Oh, pivot. Yeah, sure. Hold on. Take everything that isn't nailed down. Anything that you can take and carry around is important and will most likely be useful, if not essential, at some point in the game. Examine the pictures carefully. Check out all the objects in each picture before moving on. Many of the clues in the game are visuals. Keep your eyes peeled. If you get stuck, try playing with a friend, relative, spouse, lover, or other available human being. Even your pet cat may think of something you've overlooked. Save early, save often. Adventuring can be a dangerous business. If you really get stuck in a puzzle, talk to other gamers. 1-900-933 clue. Oh, that's so good. I can't call 1-900 numbers. 1-900 numbers won't work on my cell phone. Welcome to the online tutorial of Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. During the next few minutes, I will walk you through a small part of the game. Series of non-interactive demonstrations. Skip past text anytime. Press spacebar. The area of the screen is picture window. Okay, yep. You are currently in the office of Faxon Casaroga. This is an example of the game location. A place where you interact with objects, characters. Okay. As you play the game, you will be moving the mouse cursor. Yep. First of all, really just a window. Oh, okay. Oh, it took control of my mouse cursor. To look around, move the cursor. Yep. Oh. Wow. Scrolling picture window and turning your head. Okay. Now, can I... Hold on. There we go. Help aborted. When we last left you, you were racking your brains at Callahan's place. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. There you go. I'm looking at the bar now, fam. Inkies. Is that what you... I don't know what you wanted. Pickle 1477. Thank you for the prime sub.
Hail, Berserker.
Oh, I can just hold it down. Nice. Okay. All right, let's pick up where we left off. Let's talk to Biker Dude. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's look at the beam. You beam with delight at the delightful beams. Oh, good Lord. Touch them. Either too high or you're too high, but whichever the case, you can't reach them. Hand-painted glass shades diffuse the light from above, giving the room a soft, even glow. They look like something your grandmother might have owned if your grandmother was a big, beefy Irish bartender. Turn off. They have no switches on them. They must be controlled from elsewhere. Let's look at the ceiling. Callahan built this bar himself back in the late 40s right after the war. He built it to last. It's rock solid and sound as a dollar. In some alternate universe where the dollar is sound. Ha! Ha ha! I was a little worried with that thermal paste stuff, but you and Katie crushed that PC build. Well done. It was a great watch. We're not done, Guardian Nation. We will be continuing the PC build on Wednesday. We're not finished with the PC yet. I just saved my spot, and we'll continue it. Supports. The solid hand-carved supports are made of the same cherry wood as the overhead beams, polished until you see your reflection in them. Touch them. You run your fingers over the warm, smooth timber. The luster remains with no hint of a handprint or smudge. No doubt Callahan brews his own special wood polish. Let's look at the sconce. There are lit wall sconces throughout the bar, keeping it brightly lit in contrast to every other bar you've ever frequented. Callahan's theory is that people who like to drink in caves are unstable. I have the latest BIOS updates. Don't worry, the worsty. I got it. Turn off. The electric control from Callahan's back room, especially for the purpose of keeping busybodies from fiddling with them. See the walls. The bar's interior is painted in warm, rich tones to create a place for casual drinking in a relaxed atmosphere. There are hundreds of little frame pictures, signs, and postcards. Most of them contributed by satisfied patrons who wanted to give back a little of what they got. Touch them. The walls are reassuringly solid and slightly warm. You always feel safe here, not just because of the structure, but because you're always among extraordinary friends. I will take the walls. Let's leave that where the whole class can enjoy it, shall we? Move it. While Callahan is often secretive, he hasn't hidden anything behind any of the pictures or walls. But even if he wanted to, he'd have hidden it so well, you'd never find it. The chairs are thick and sturdy. They have to be in order to accommodate some of the Callahan's larger, heavier, and or stronger patrons, like Doc Webster, who tips the scales at 400 pounds. Sit on. You're perfectly comfortable in your usual spot. Move it. You walk over to the chair and slide it around a bit. You return to your seat, smugly self-satisfied that the chair had taken millions of years to get where it was, and now you've altered its destiny forever. See, that's what I'm saying. Very Hitchhikers. If, like, Hitchhikers is a more well-known thing, but I swear to God, some of the writing in this is just as good. All right, let's see. Oh, the table. Look at the table. The tables are sturdy as sturdy as the chairs. They're unusually clean for bar tables because Callahan dotes on them. Is this what's meant by a table dote? I don't get that pun. Table dote? Table dote. I don't get that pun, damn it. All right. Callahan shifts the tables around periodically, just for variety, which is why he calls them his periodic tables. Oh, God. Oh, oh, God. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, it's a French adjacent pun. Oh, let me look up what that means. Oh, well, let me save it real quick. And then I'll see if I can alt tab or not. Table D-H-O. Oh, there we go. A restaurant meal offered at a fixed price with few, if any, choices. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, so I click in here and then I press... Wait. Nope. Not Alt-Enter. Not F11. What else can I press to maximize this? Windows and up? Nope. Oh, just double click the white bar? Nope. Nope. I tried F11. Oops. Oh, maybe I need to. Okay, I just need to have the cursor outside of it to alt enter it. Okay. Okay. I have to have the window selected, but the cursor outside of the thing. So I have to like click on the white bar and then alt enter it. Okay. Look at the biker dude. This man just walked in a few minutes ago. His eyes are peculiarly intense. All right, it ain't human. He doesn't have a smell. That's right. Oh, I can't take the drink? Okay. Let's talk to him.
Yes, Jake.
Hey, I told you some stuff would happen tonight.
You were right. This is most amusing, and I'm really enjoying learning your language, you know?
You're doing very well.
That is exactly correct. I am doing very well.
Who the fuck is this guy? So, look at money. You won $21 back in the Riddle Night contest. You didn't even realize you drank that much. Guess you picked a good night to try Hickory Daiquiri, a Phillips screwdriver, and a Mother Superior. Hickory Daiquiri. A Phillips, you know what a Phillips screwdriver is? It's a terrible idea. A Phillips screwdriver is, there's a Phillips like, it's like milk of magnesia. It's like a stomach soother, like Pepto-Bismol, but it's called Phillips something or other. And then you put vodka in it, and it's fucking terrible. It's a terrible idea. It's a brand name or something, like Phillips. Can someone help me out with that? Okay. Oh, is it just Phillips milk of magnesia? There you go. Okay. That's why. Okay. I didn't know it was their brand names. Okay, knickknacks. Look at. Rachel, who's working at Lady Callahan's tonight, once referred to this stuff as Chozarai. Oh, like Chachkarai, or whatever. To you, what happened to the music? Why is it doing that? To you, it just looks like junk, but every item up there was either instrumental in some adventure of one of the regulars, or was the object of an especially rotten pun. You can't decide whether to take what looks like a hood ornament from a 57 T-Bird, the ceramic mermaid with a stomach where her clock ought to be, or the bronze Crundai claw. Stymied by indecision, you decide to take nothing instead. You never paid much attention to this window before. Why start now? You walk over the window, draw the curtains aside, and open it. A blast of fetid air hits you in the full in the face, reminding you that sanitation workers are on strike again. You close the window. Oh, the clock. The clock that's upside down, I think, right? Or backwards? It's a counter clock, right? The counter clock. Do I need to reset something? It sounds fucking terrible at times. Sometimes it's fine. The counter clock not only has its numbers backwards, but it runs backwards as well. Most of the regulars have learned to use it, but it helps to be slightly dyslexic. You lift the clock off the wall and hide it behind you. Doc Webster looks at the empty spot on the wall and says, My, where's the time gone? You groan and replace the clock. All right, hold on. I'm going to... Okay. I tried restoring the game, and I'm hoping that does it. If it starts fucking up again, we'll quit. And reopen it completely. Okay. Set the clock. You could no sooner set this clock than you could set the one on your VCR. Kids, a VCR is what we used to watch movies and television series and stuff on. They had something called tape inside of them. If you really want a tutorial about what VCR tapes are, you should watch Daniel the Demon on Twitch. He frequently cleans his old horror. He has an old horror VCR collection, VHS collection. He's great. He's also actually a talented rapper. Asher Wise, thank you for 23 months. There's Josie. Josie Bauer is a member of In Good Standing of the Time Police, an organization that doesn't exist yet. She's also a humor groupie. Win the Punday Night contest and she'll accompany you home for the evening. There you go. Doc keeps winning, damn his eyes. You can tell this is Spider Robinson's fantasy. He's like, why can't there be a woman who just loves you for your sense of humor and wants to have sex with you? Savage Sig, thank you for 41 months. Be kind, rewind. Talk to Josie. Here we go.
Evening, Jake.
Officer Bauer. Is this an official visit?
I'm officially visiting, but I'm off duty.
So you're not just waiting to slap the cuffs on Alfie should he happen to drop in?
Far as I know, he's clean.
Can't a cop simply go out to a bar without being hassled?
Am I interrupting something?
Nope. Doc and I are just weighing the merits of various tropical beans.
You're talking about beans.
It's my opinion that chocolate, you know chocolate, right? Theobroma cacao, which translates to food of the gods.
Hey, no proselytizing.
Yes, I am familiar with chocolate.
Doc, on the other hand, seems to feel that coffee...
Oh, well, when you say it that way, I think that coffee, at least the way Mike makes a God's blessing, is easily superior to chocolate.
God's blessing is a drink at Callahan.
More sophisticated, less reliant on sweeteners and vanilla and other additives, and lecithin and emulsifier.
Coffee is so pedestrian, and chocolate has a lot less caffeine. What do you think, Jake?
I refuse to get involved. They're both really, really terrific flavors, okay? If I tell you which one I really prefer, one of you is going to be pissed.
If I tell you which one I really prefer, one of you is going to be pissed.
That doesn't matter. Just speak your mind.
Yeah, just be honest. Don't worry about losing one of us as a friend over something as trivial as this.
Yeah, you've got plenty of friends. You can afford to lose at least one.
Right.
Well, I guess I prefer chocolate on a more sensuous level.
See?
This is anecdotal evidence. It doesn't prove anything.
If he had said he liked coffee better, you wouldn't think so.
Oh, of course I would.
How did all this come up?
Josie reaches into her pocket and unfolds a small brochure, which she then hands to you.
This is from my time, Jake.
You skim the brochure. It's an ad for a brand of chocolate you've never heard of. It also outlines the process by which chocolate is manufactured from bean to bar.
Yeah?
Here, look at this paragraph.
Look at this paragraph! Look at this photograph! She snatches back the brochure and points to a particular paragraph, which she shoves in your face.
The world's greatest chocolate is believed to have been grown in one small area in the Brazilian rainforest. Unfortunately, this discovery was made too late to save the grove of trees, later designated Theobroma cacao ultimissarum, and exists only in a couple of pods too damaged to be viable. The loss of these trees to the chocolate world can never be estimated, as they were destroyed by the Faxon-Castaroga Pencil Company during its clear-cutting operations in Boa Vista.
It goes on to reveal when the grove was believed to have been destroyed.
When's that?
Tomorrow.
This tomorrow? You mean tomorrow?
That'd be the one. I think we should head right over to Faxon-Castaroga headquarters in Manhattan and stop them.
Not the
It's no
chocolate!
time.
Doesn't have to be. What do you say, Jake? Want to come along? You're a folk singer. You know how to raise your voice in protest against the pig dogs of the fascist military-industrial complex.
Interesting words from a cop.
You with me or not?
Well, I want to explore the bar more. What if I say not my cup of tea?
Not my cup of tea.
Spoken like a true coffee drinker.
You just wait. You'll see. You'll be dying for some big adventure to
Yeah,
go
there
on.
we can
You'll
come back.
crawling back to me on your hands and knees.
That could be fun.
You'll never find out.
Okay, we can come back. So I can't take any of the drinks then, huh? All right, let's look at the doc. Doc introduced you to Callahan's back when you were solo. You had to reach up. Oh, I already did this. Yes. Okay. Talk to him. I don't want to hear a lot of Long Island jokes. Thank you very much. Next week I'm coming up with the riddles, and you better be paying attention. Oh, got any more of those riddles? I'm just getting the swing of them.
Got any more of those riddles? I was just getting into the swing of them.
Sure, here's one. Same category, but a little bit more obscure. The clue is penalized wages,
Doc?
ripped, gimmick, patriotic song,
Doctor.
renowned inventor, display.
Okay, hold on. Doctor. Oh, look, let me look at it.
How long have I got to solve it?
I'll be happy to tell you the answer after I've had my last drink of the night.
Can you just tell me the riddle again?
Got any more of those riddles?
Sure, here's one.
Okay.
Same category, but a little bit more obscure. The clue is penalized wages, ripped, gimmick, patriotic song, renowned inventor, display.
Renowned inventor display. Hold on. It's So, oh, God damn it. Hold on.
How long?
I'll be...
Okay. I gotta hear it one more time.
Got any more of those?
Sure,
Okay.
here's one. Same category, but a little bit more obscure.
Gimmick.
The clue is penalized wages, ripped, gimmick, patriotic song, renowned inventor, display.
Okay. A gimmick. Doctor. A patriotic song would be an anthem, what's that? Well, it's gotta be like one syllable, I'm guessing. Patriotic song would be not an ode. A renowned inventor would be like Thomas Edison. Or Benjamin Franklin. A display. Display would be... Oh, thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. All right. Penalized wages would be Doc. Rip would be Tor. Ripped. Doctor. A gimmick is like a shtick. Patriotic song. I'm just trying to think of like a band. That has doctor in it. Like there's like Dr. Teeth from the Muppet Show. What was the Dr. Teeth one? Oh, Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. That's right. Yeah. Oh, anthem would be and the. So anthem would be and the. It's Dr. something and the something. And the m. The m. Dr. something and the m. The medicine show. Oh, the medicine show. I've heard of this. Dr. something in the medicine show. I know it's like a fucking hippie ass band. But I can't remember what the doctor is. It's not Dr. Shtick, right? Hold on. Medicine show. Not Doc Wilson. Dr. Hook! A gimmick is a hook! Dr. Hook in the medicine show. Dr. Hook, talk like this. I remember Dr. Hook. Yeah, oh, be up there, man. Just
Give
smiling.
me another riddle. These are right up my alley.
Just smiling, man. Oh, yeah, dude, I remember that shit.
Here's the clue.
Oh.
Large land transport,
Shit.
straw, famous Redgrave. And I'll give you the answer at the end of the night, after I've had my last drink.
Damn it. Thank you. Large land transport. So we got Dr. Hook in the medicine show. Now this one is large land transport. Like a bus. Straw, which is like hay. That one's barley. And a famous Redgrave. Large land transport. A bus. So what's the name for a Winnebago? But not a motorhome. An RV. What was the last one? It is famous Redgrave. That's one I'm probably not going to get. So we've got large land transport, straw. So we've got like a bus or what's a big vehicle? Like a van. Oh, Van Halen. There it is, Van Halen. Len Redgrave? I'm not sure who that is. Okay. Give me another
I'm
one.
a glutton for punishment. Give me another.
You are an ambitious young man. Okay. Pluck, in performance mode, verbal colloquialism of uncertainty.
Wow. Pluck. Something uncertainty. In performance mode. In performance mode. And verbal colloquialism of uncertainty. Verbal uncertainty. Pluck. Pluck. Pick. What else would, like, pluck? Like, would you pluck a pluck a guitar? Or pluck the strings? Or pluck. Oh, to have pluck. It might be like you're really plucky. You got pluck, kid. You got gumption. I don't know what pluck means though. Let me look up the definition of pluck real quick. I have an idea, but I'm not positive. Pluck is adjective. Oh, spirited and determined courage. Okay. So you got pluck, you're determined. You got courage. In performance mode. In performance mode would be like say you're on, but I don't know if in performance mode would be on. It's too simple. In performance mode. And a verbal colloquialism for uncertainty would be like or Like, would it be Madonna? Mad-Anna? Blunk. Because pluck would be mad, sort of. In performance mode would be on. And verbal uncertainty would be Mad on I'm gonna go with that. But I don't know if that's correct. I gotta give these answers to him at the end of the night. Is not a colloquialism. Yes, it is punch gob, because in Japan, when they're searching for a word, they say the term ano, like ano, ano, blah, 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 blah. Ano, blah, 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 blah. In English, we say Isn't that right? It's something like that, right? In Finland, we say about 350. That's what that looks like. It looks like two eyes with a big old mouth. That umlaut. The O's with the umlaut. All right. I'll work on that one for a while.
Okay, I'll work on that one for a while.
Now, can I give him the answers now or not? All right. I don't want to hear a lot of Long Island jokes. Thank you very much.
I don't want to hear a lot of Long Island jokes.
I forgot. I don't have to say it. He says it.
Now, there's a deer park in the north port of town. Perfect for huntingtons of pheasant. You can't miss it. To be sure, it's in plain view.
Uh-oh. Here come the puns. People of Long Island, duck.
I thought we were going to have a man-to-man
we
talk.
did this.
Yeah. Sorry, this is the point where
Doc, surrender.
I prefer Jake. Yeah.
Are you really?
No.
Okay.
Okay. We already did that part. Oh, did he put it on? Maybe he put it on the blackboard. Oh, there is no blackboard. It's gone. He said, I'll be here until the end of the night, and then you can tell me. So I'm not sure if, like, when that happens. Okay. Colloquialism is something spoken by the people indigenous to that region. So... chicken out. Yeah, it's a colloquialism for losing one's nerve, right? Or like Thor's, isn't it? What is it? It's like a swear. Like they say like Thor's hammer, don't they? Somewhere? Or they say Something like that. But yeah, that's colloquialism. Like, it's a native thing to where you're at. Thor's cock by Thor's cock. All right. Oh, Long Drink McGonagall, Shorty Steins, Scruffy Man. Well, let's look at Long Drink. Long Drink McGonagall is strong and wiry and can pretty much drink the rest of the bar under the table. He's also pretty quick with a pun, though he's no match for you and Doc. Long Drink makes eye contact with you and smiles, but you can tell from the way his face keeps drifting to the side that he wants to hear the end of the joke Mary's telling. Oh, okay. Look at Shorty. This is Shorty Steinitz, Callahan the regular says before he started showing up. He once had his appendix removed by Doc Webster right here on Callahan's bar. That was the last time he ever bet a body part on the Mets. Ah! Apparently trying to concentrate. Since a man is doing tough time staying focused, don't screw him up. Okay. This man is not the only new face in the crowd tonight. He's very dirty and has a noticeable aroma, and his eyes, which meet yours unwaveringly, are sad and slightly fearful. He's also drinking heavily. When he first came in, he snarfed down the free lunch as if he hadn't eaten in years. You're hoping he'll tell his story sooner or later. Free lunch. Free lunch is a Callahan Saloon staple. He makes a huge, like, meat-filled sandwich to anyone who needs a free lunch. And it's like people who need it will get it. Like if you come in like and you're starving, you can have the free lunch. JC El Unico, thank you for 8 months. 1 more month, Zeke, and our Twitch baby will be birthed. Well, think of a name for it. Ludicrous, thank you for this 42 months. 42 months of regret. Here's to another 42. Fuck yeah, dude. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Another colloquialism. There is at Callahan's. That's the joke. When you try to talk to this man, he casts his eyes downward as if to indicate that he'd rather not talk. You have no idea what his story is, but you may learn it eventually. Most people who find Callahan's open up after a while. Handmade antique stained glass windows illuminated from behind give an air of handmade antique stained glassness to the bar. Give an air of handmade antique stained glassiness to the bar. That's great. Oh, here's the free meal right here. Look at it. This is the free lunch, they actually tell you. Mike always puts out some kind of sandwich from the deli across the street, and it's free for the taking to anyone who's gone hungry. Tonight, it appears to be a club sandwich and chips. There you go. I'm going to reload it and see if this helps. All right, I'm gonna eat it. It's tempting, but thank the Lord you haven't been going hungry. An itinerant folk singer can still find work now and again on the island. The bar itself is like an ordinary bar, not a place where broken lives are rebuilt. Spirits are... looks like an ordinary bar. Not a place where broken lives are rebuilt. Spirits are lifted and imbibed. Hearts are mended, and comfort is doled out as generously as beer nuts. But it is. Deal with it. Smooth, warm, highly polished, and strangely comforting. Tom Flannery started the Cheerful Charlies, professional attitude adjusters. I remember the Cheerful Charlies. Pretty strange work for a man who, according to Doc Webster, only has a few months to live. That's the Cheerful Charlies, which, unfortunate name. Their mission is to, like, talk to people who are fucking depressed and suicidal and try to lift them out of it. But yeah, I think he's got a terminal illness, if I'm not mistaken. And sometimes that involves having sex with them, which is one of the things I love about the Callahan books. they're not shy about sex. It's great. All right, Les Gluham. Les Gluham is one of the Cheerful Charlies, professional cheer-uppers, who saved a ledge full of despondent souls from plummeting to an untidy death. Les appears to be engaged in a quiet and somewhat personal conversation with Tom Flannery. You listen for a moment, it sounds as if Tom's in need of Les's professional Find Your Smile services. You're not sure what's up with Tom, but it's a good bet you'll find out one of these nights. Okay, you back off, right? Okay. Blackboard. Best way to sneer at something, if you must, is to improve it or outdo it. The best way to sneer at something, if you must, is to improve it or outdo it. The best revenge you can have on anybody is success. Kind of a thing. I would imagine that's the sentiment. Unlike what you find at most bars, the bottles of brand name alcoholic beverages here are actually filled with brand name alcohol. I'm gonna take it. You begin to reach for your favorite, Bushmills. That's right, he drinks Irish. Bushmills. Jake drinks Bushmills, that's right. Stretching your body clumsily across the bar until your feet have to hook under the upper rail to keep you from falling over. You can't reach the bottle. Better ask your friendly booze consultant, Mike Callahan, for help. Tommy Jensen. He came into Callahan's with a skull full of mush, but now he leaves thinking. Not like a lawyer, but at least he's thinking. When he first appeared, he was a heroin addict, which does not mean that he had a crush on Winona Ryder. Gross. Tommy's still being highly non-communicative despite the bizarre goings-on around him. You can't take his silence personally since he treats everyone the same way when he's in one of his moods, but at least he's here tonight where his friends can keep an eye on him. Why not Jameson? Because the author, Spider Robinson, prefers Bushmills to Jameson. I think. I thought I remembered reading that from a forward or afterward or something. These kegs are mainly decorative, but you've seen Callahan draw some very unique and unusual brew from them on special occasions. Didn't you ever hear that a man's reach should exceed his draft? Jesus. Wait. Where's the chair? Oh, you're already in your favorite chair. Okay. Look at Noah. Noah Gonzalez is a senior man at the Suffolk County Bomb Squad. You once saw him neatly defuse an exploding cigar and then neatly defuse the guy who gave it to him. Oh, here we go.
Yes, sir.
I hope you realize that now that I am the champion.
I hope you realize now that I am the champion.
You got help.
I did? Oh, I didn't receive a single hint from anybody in this room.
I swear I did not receive a single hint from anybody in this room.
Well, what were the odds you'd pull that off?
Okay, music was a bit loud.
Yes, sir.
You up for any action tonight?
Could be, but what you got in mind?
I don't know. Have you met the new guy?
Which new guy? I see several.
The one talking to Mickey. Now there's someone to arm wrestle. Look at the size of those forearms.
Fuck's sake.
Yes, sir.
You up for...
Could be.
I don't know. Well, if something exciting comes up, I'll keep you in mind.
Please.
Okay. Dumbwaiter. This is Mike's Dumbwaiter, a small elevator-like affair that goes up to the roof. This saves a lot of legwork during the infrequent rooftop parties. You have to go behind the bar, and that's Mike's domain. There's nobody on the roof, at least not now. One particularly muggy summer night a couple of years ago, that lent itself to a bacchanalian revelry of mythic proportions. You learned to stuff yourself into the dumbwaiter shaft, with the dumbwaiter beneath you, or to be more accurate, Long Drink learned to stuff yourself into the dumbwaiter shaft, but you enjoyed it. In the light of sobriety, the idea seems foolhardy and more suited to frat boys.
Frat boys, what you gonna do?
You should have left that one in the writer's room. Oh, good Lord. Hat. A battered fedora hangs on a hook. Take it. It's not for you. It's fedora. Ah! God damn it. Ah! Son of a bitch, that hurts. I'll wear it. You try it on and look at the mirror. Not only does it do little for you, but it doesn't do the hat or the mirror any favors either. You give yourself the once-over. Nothing between your teeth, nothing obvious in your beard. Hair delightfully tousled, and all orifices presentable. Okay. Well, let's look at the payphone then. One of the few items of modern technology that Callahan will begrudgingly allow within his establishment. You pick up the phone and start to press buttons. Then you realize that you have no idea who you're going to call. Blow up the payphone? What? Michelle Mabel? Oh, shell as in blow up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I know Michelle Mabel is a Beatles reference, but yeah. Whoa. Jesus. Voidmaster 568, thank you for the 10 months. Bar person. Almost all the regulars here tonight. Oh, we already did that. Okay. Okay. Walls. Ceiling. Okay. Well, let's talk to Mike Callahan then. Or look at him first. Ma Bell got the ill communication. This is Mike Callahan, the man without whom this would all be unnecessary, nor even possible. He possesses an almost supernatural serenity of spirit and an inhuman clarity of thought. But he also knows all the pressure points and how to use them.
Good job, Jake. You couldn't have done it without us.
So what now?
So, what now?
What now? Well, that's up to you. There's a lot going on tonight.
Such as?
Well, let's see. Josie's all in a snit over something. You could see what that's all about. We've got the 2 drop-ins. They could probably use some chatting up. Or you could go see what's keeping Piotr.
Want me to go see if Piotr's home?
You know, he's been down lately.
How can you tell?
Yeah, he's cynical, but this is worse than that. I wonder...
What?
Well, okay. Figure it this way. The guy is, what, 80 years old? 100? 200? And he's alone. He's always alone.
Doesn't seem to bother him. He never says anything about it.
Up until a couple of weeks ago, I would have agreed with you. Now, I'm not so sure. Tell you what. You want to do me a huge favor? Great. Go get him. Bring him back here. But only when you're ready. Don't say yes till you're sure you're ready to take off.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll hang around the bar for a while longer.
Fair enough. Maybe you'll show up.
So I can't take any of those drinks. All right, what did they say? They said turn the volume down on... They said turn the volumes down, some volumes down, and then go to talk to the or the piano player, right? Oh, go into Callahan's and go up to the volume menu, turn off the voice and the sound, leaving just the music. Okay. Oh. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I had to turn off the voice for that.
Well, a swell and wealthy relative of mine had up and died.
Oh, okay.
I received $100,000 from the will. So a friend and I decided to convert this into liquid form to better our esophagi to fill. So we started in the city, had a drink in every shitty little gin mill.
No, damn it. Hold on. There we go.
I saw that Ford Fairlane movie on a telly yesterday. Old Andrew was a slicing and a dicing of the clay. Now, he was coming on so cool in 50s like an oldster. Many flashes, check this out, a leather Zippo holster. Yeah, the devil take a survey.
A leather Zippo holster.
Tell the pollster.
Okay.
What I really want for Christmas is a leather Zippo holster. You believe your cool can stand just a little bit of bolster. Nothing going cooler than a leather Zippo.
Oh, the old upright piano looks a bit on the beat up side, but when Fast Eddie massages the keys, the sound it produces are as sweet as mother's milk and as raucous as a Father's Day tie. Fast Eddie Costigan, Callahan's longtime pianist, doesn't usually participate in the Punday Night, Riddle Night, and Tall Tale Night contest, but on Monday's Fireside Fillmore Sing-Along Night, he's got more hot licks than Rin Tin Tin.
Yeah?
Play it, Eddie.
Something special you want to hear?
Something raggedy.
Something raggedy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Play it.
Something.
Oh, okay.
Nothing special.
All right. So I can't, that's all I got to talk about. Now, Fast Eddie Costigan. Fast Eddie has his own thing, so let me read it to you. Fast Eddie Costigan. This Brooklyn native has been a buddy of Mike's since before the bar was open. He is the bar's tireless piano player and loves blues music and ragtime music. Fast Eddie is fiercely devoted to Mike and when necessary employs his high-speed punch and ever-present blackjack to deter troublemakers. That's right, I forgot. He'll like fucking club a motherfucker if they get rowdy in Callahan's. So these are just bar persons. Okay, who's this? Almost all the way. Oh, same thing. Okay. Bar person. Oh, I can leave there. Okay. The chalk line. Okay. Now this is like deep. This is like Callahan's lore right here. That's semi-important. The chalk line indicates where to stand if you're going to make a toast and fling your glass into the fireplace. Generally, when someone stands at the chalk line, everyone hushes up and prepares to listen. So when a toast is made in Callahan's, everybody shuts the fuck up and listens. Erase? You bend over and try to erase chalk line, but succeed in only smudging it. It apparently been ground fairly solid over the years. For a change, somebody's built a fire strong enough to stand up to the hail of glass that follows a toast. Oh, the bullseye. The bullseye painted onto the parabolic back wall of the fireplace helps the inebriated aim their shots, which is why you'll also find them in strategic locations in the bathroom. Ah! The bullseye... Oh, it's dangerous to get too close to the fireplace. You never know when someone might lob a glass. Wait, what? Andirons? On rough nights, these andirons become submerged under mounds of broken glass. Even if the andirons were part of the fireplace, which they are, they'd be too hot to handle. Throw. The fire isn't aerodynamic enough for an effective job. Oh, okay. Extinguish. The fire is adding needed warmth and cheer to the room. If you want to play Smokey the Bear, wait till everyone else is left. Okay. How did the rest of the PC building go? But I blew it all after you shoved your RAM in. It's we had to pause because we had a power outage last night, and we'll continue it on Wednesday. We still have to put in the cooler, and we have to connect all the cables and the video card, and we have to. Well, yeah, that's it. That's all we have to do. Mike Callahan's infamous parabolic fireplace is designed to prevent shards of glass from spraying out in the room. Following a toast to Riddle Night Punday Night win, tradition dictates that everyone toss their glass in the fireplace, but it's not a must. Not everyone has the extra 50 cents to spare that Mike charges for the glasses. You got a fireplace at home. It's not parabolic, but it beats getting a hernia trying to move this one. Look at this photograph! Oh, it's not a photograph, though. I've installed the hard drive, the CPU, the motherboard, and the power supply. Years ago, Callahan went through a phase of buying cheap frame prints and putting them all over the bar. It was a long time ago, but you never forget a phase. Boo! Some cultures believe if you take a picture of someone, you steal their soul. Well, if you try to take a Callahan's picture, you risk losing more than just your soul. There's nothing in backup painting except hot dust. Okay. Callahan keeps a few books on hand for those occasional customers who prefer to be asocial. On the mantle, you'll find mostly Robert Heinlein and Donald Westlake novels. To learn more about these and other great authors, visit your local public library or bookstore today. You grab the books and the gold tray starts to fall over. You catch the tray in the nick of time and drop most of the books. You bend down and pick up the books and the picture slides off the mantle and conks you on the head. You grab it before it can fall into the fire, dropping the plate, which fortunately lands on the books. Figuring that somebody is trying to tell you something, you put everything back on the mantle the way you found it. You page through the Westlake books, having already read all the Heinlein on Spider's recommendations. Spider's the guy who keeps copying down all the stories you've told him about Callahan's place. But the convivial atmosphere is hardly conducive to reading, so you replace the books. The gold-plated platter is described to Mike from all the guys at Harmonian Bowling Team. Tray tacky. Remember the old adage, seize the tray, you grab it. The book's, okay. Yep. Start to follow. Oh, I guess this just isn't your tray. Good Lord. All right. I'm on the roof. Oh, you made a be right back screen? Oh, goody. Okay. Fucking hell. I was gonna say that's really not bad, but it's not great. Oh, look at that! Oh, the picture! Oh my god! Okay, it is pretty great. Never mind. I had to look a little closer. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it. Okay, you'll see it. You'll see it later. Okay. This Zeke person is mean? I'm not mean. Shut up. You always step up the ladder, push the hatch open, and find yourself on the roof. Just on the other side of the hatch is the rooftop. You stand up and look around. Owing its proximity to New York City, much of Long Island never gets darker than it is right now. NYC is the city that never sleeps. Long Island is the island that never sleeps because its neighbor leaves its lights on all night. Many parts of Long Island are still heavily wooded, though this not only makes it an ideal getaway for frazzled Manhattanites, but also gives them a lot of good places to hide the bodies. As you're wearing your PF flyers that help you run fastest and jump your highest, you bound easily nearly 50 feet into the treetops. Releasing a Tarzanian caliber war cry, you grab a handful of grapevines and swing back over the roof, leaping the last 15 feet. You snag the edge of the roof, hurl yourself over the top, and land on your feet without breaking a sweat. Warning, kids don't try this at home. We're professional computer game characters. We can and do get away with everything. We spent many nights here watching fireworks, thunderstorms, or for UFOs, or sometimes just to get above the fray for a while. Smog? Those silly liberal environmentalists keep ignoring the fact that smog makes for very pretty sunsets. That's true. It's New York City, the town of a million cliches. Oh, and look at that. Well, that's unfortunate. Antenna. This isn't just an antenna that pulls in some very odd channels. If you look at it from the just right angle and just the right light, it looks like a Keith Haring painting. There's something indefinably cool about having your drink served a la dumbwaiter in the summer. Every house should have one. If you ever own a bar, it's going to have a dumbwaiter of its own. Okay.
Frat boys, frat boys.
Shut up! Don't do that again. Please don't do that again. Being set back from the main boulevard means that Callahan doesn't get a lot of walk-in clientele. Besides the deli across the street, the stores are a typical assortment of car dealerships, diners, donut shops, strip malls, and the occasional mom and pop place that stubbornly insists on fighting the franchise wars. Okay.
Next week, I'm coming up with the riddles, and you better be paying attention.
Well, I'll be sure to eat my Wheaties. And a gram or two of Ritalin.
Hey, don't cross words with me. They'll hear you begging for mercy all across the country.
All right, break it up. There's women present.
Oh my God. Just goes in on it.
Hi, Jake.
So, tell me again what you're proposing to do about this chocolate thing.
It's simple. Fax and Castaroga's offices are downtown. We'll just go down there and explain to them about the trees.
Why do you think they'll listen to you? You can't show them that brochure. They'll think you're a nut.
Well, if they don't listen to reason, we'll worry about that when the time comes. Are you with me? Come on, it'll be fun.
Sure, why not? Maybe we'll go down in history.
All right.
It's a wild goose chase, I tell you.
You ready to start, or do you want to stick around for a bit?
Oh, wait,
Let
hold
me
on.
chat up the natives a little while longer. I'll let you know when I'm ready to go.
Fair enough. Don't wait too long, okay?
Don't worry. I'll get back to you.
Just in case, like, this ruins anything, I guess I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Oh, can I talk to Doc now? Oh.
Josie and I are going out for some hot chocolate.
See, Doc? At least somebody here knows that chocolate is more satisfying than coffee.
Look, let's not get back to the same old grind.
Yeah, I suppose. Been there, done that.
I don't know what you two think you're gonna accomplish,
Oh my
but just leave the roast of us out of this.
Oh, God. Let's get out of here.
Can I answer the riddles? I want to answer his riddles. I have the answers.
You still here?
What do you mean?
I thought I heard you telling Josie you were going to go and help her do something.
I am. I just haven't left yet.
You still here?
Yeah, I need one for the road.
Yes, sir.
Callahan sets you up with the Bushmills, which you spend the next couple of minutes sipping down. You set the empty glass back on the bar, and Callahan's eyebrows shoot up. You're not usually quite this much of a power drinker. Okay.
Jake.
How's your love life?
Pitiful. Yours?
Hey, who do you think you're talking to here? This is me. You know folk singers get all the girls.
No. But hum a few bars, and maybe I'll remember it. Jake.
How are you at predicting future events?
Are you kidding? They used to call me the Baltimore Oracle.
I thought they called you the Kmart of Sears.
Not at all. They thought I was the diviner.
Yeah. Now ask him if he ever turned a profit.
Hey, break it up. I just ate.
Jake,
Yes, my cause is just. Making the world safe for dessert.
well, would that make it a just cause? Or just desserts?
Neither. It's just 'cause it's dessert.
While you're at it, would you mind striking a blow for appetizers, too?
Jake,
Okay, we're good. We've done everything.
Excuse me, won't you? Other bargoers are beckoning to me.
I believe they're simply motioning you to brush that little clump of Rice Krispie treat out of your beard.
Seriously?
I believe you Long Islanders say, rank out. Or is it, take a burn?
Some of these colloquialisms are going to be outdated because this game is, 24 years old?
Hello, human being? So, how's things on the home world?
My world, very confused. Civilization there is, doing conversions. Is millions of your months old. Then, 3 weeks ago last Tuesday, we discovered beneath the surface of the planet technology far beyond ours.
Initial thought is that planet is really spaceship disguised as planet. But when we entered inner core of spaceship, we find
This is the part I like.
Inside spaceship is enormous asteroid.
Yeah, did I voice this guy? Maybe. 1997, whatever the age of the writing. Well, the writing is from 1997 because the guy who wrote it brought it to Spider. We read the introduction. So he wrote it, brought it to Spider, and they played it, and Spider signed off, so this is really great. But yeah, a lot of the stuff is a mixture of 70s and 90s references and shit.
So you thought you were living on a planet, but it's really a spaceship made to look like a planet, and the core of your planet is an asteroid inside the spaceship.
That is what we believed as well. Scientists probing asteroids now have evidence that asteroids only look like asteroids, but it's actually spaceship of even more advanced race.
Huh. You'd think with all that advanced thinking, one of those civilizations could come up with something more original than making their spacecraft look like asteroids.
Yes. And the deeper you dig, the smarter you find out your ancestors were. You must be feeling pretty backward right about now.
I was not, until you pointed it out. Hello?
Tell me about your race.
Our planet is our system for government is and our chief exports are and what else would you like to know?
How do you keep from hurting your tongue?
Wait.
What did he say? How do you keep from hurting your tongue? I didn't catch the answer.
Hello?
Tell me about
our planet. What else would you like to know?
Weights. I don't get it. That happened a lot reading the book, too. There was I don't get that. Okay.
How many arms exactly do you have?
Up to 6. 4 normal, 1 retractable, one inflatable.
What's the inflatable one for?
Water begins to cascade out of Squish's eyes, and orange spots blossom all over his face. Set to drop the subject before he drowns in humiliation. He's I embarrassed him because he's talking about his wiener. That's how he blushes.
Hello?
Tell me about
Our
why are you visiting Earth?
Squish's eyes begin to dribble tears freely, and small orange blots break out on his nose and cheeks.
I believe you've embarrassed him.
Maybe they need women.
Good luck.
Squish wipes his eyes with the back of a claw.
If I explain, will you help?
You tell Squish that you're already committed to helping your friend Josie rescue an endangered species, but that you'll be back soon, and you'll be happy to help him then. He dries his globs and nods appreciatively.
Hello?
How'd you happen to wander in tonight?
For reasons unknown to me, this structure appeared on my monitor. Other Earth structures do not appear. This seemed worthy of investigation. Perhaps it was an anomaly.
Not a chance.
Hello?
Want to come save chocolate from certain destruction?
I do not think my appearance will assist your efforts.
Why didn't I think of that?
What up, my glib glops?
You having fun yet?
I don't know.
Look, I'm about out the door. It was nice talking to you. Hope you can come back in soon, okay?
Thank you very much. I don't think that will be possible, but this is a very nice place.
Yes, it is. Very nice.
He sounds like Jermaine Tremont, or however you say his name from Flight of the Conchords. Clement, there you go.
Look, I'm about out
Listen
the door.
to his voice. Am I wrong?
It was nice talking to you. Hope you can come back in soon, okay?
Thank you very much. I don't think that will be possible, but this is a very nice place.
Yes, it is.
I think I'm pretty spot on about that one. Is the audio crackling? Yeah, it's 97 game. That's why I was so surprised the audio wasn't crackling for Icewind Dale, because most of these CD-ROM games have a MIDI crackle or like a, recording crackle. Oh, coats. The low-tech search and retrieval system for coats operates on the honor system, as do several of Callahan's features. None of these coats are yours. You may look a little scruffy, you may have slightly loosened morals when it comes to altering your attitude with intoxicants, including women, but steal from your friends? Never. Manners dictate that hats be removed upon entering the premises. Tradition dictates that manners are optional, but it appears that they're in full force tonight. None of those are yours. You don't wear a hat. It always gives you hat head. Okay.
Got any more of those riddles? I was just getting into the swing of them.
Sure, here's one. Same.
How long have I got to solve it?
I'll be happy to tell you the answer after I've had my last drink of the night.
So how do I tell him I know the answer, damn it? All right, oh well.
You still here?
What do you mean?
I thought
I am.
Okay. I guess I'll just go out the front door then. All right, so we'll save it just in case. Head out. Step out of Callahan's and Josie follows right behind you.
Ready?
As I'll ever be.
Follow me.
She walks down Callahan's driveway and out to 25A. You walk slowly behind her, curious as to why she's not taking her cycle or having you drive your truck. Josie hails a cab and you run to join her. She climbs in. She has the driver take you to the nearest Long Island Railroad station where she pays for tickets. Two of you to go to Penn Station. As you emerge from the dank, urine-scented subway, you're surprised to see daylight.
Hey, just how long were we on that train?
So I rewound the clock a few hours. I thought it would be nice to give ourselves a running start. Besides, I figure we should start at the top, at Fax and Castaroga, and see if we can't just do this the easy way.
Why'd we take the subway? Why not just zap us here? Or are the time police not supposed to take riders?
Time we can handle. Space, we're not quite there yet. I want to go from time to time, I can do it. I want to go from place to place, I have to hoof it just like everybody else.
And here I thought you could do anything.
No, I only do a few things, but I do them very, very well.
Do the time cop splits? Oh, what's this? Oh, the brochure for Godivanta Chocolate Company. You notice that the year on the back flap in small print is over 50 years in the future. Sinful, decadent, rich. Words that come to mind whenever we think of our customers, the people who buy Godivanta chocolate. Truly one-of-a-kind hand-dipped chocolate because with the price of Godivanta, we only have to sell a couple of pounds a year. Valentine's Day, anniversaries, birthdays, homeowners loan approvals. The occasion for Godivanta chocolate are quite simply the occasions of your life. We buy our beans directly from Brazil, where our buyers are so demanding that each year 20 or 30 local beaners lose their lives in an effort to bring us the rarest blend of cacao beans on earth. The only beans that surpass ours are from an ancient strain of the plant now extinct, and these beans are lost to the ages. The world's greatest chocolate is believed to have been grown in one small area in the Brazilian rainforest. Unfortunately, this discovery was made too late to say blah, blah, blah. Yes, we got that. We process our beans by hand to retain the full flavor of 100% real chocolate. The beans are scooped from their pods, washed, and then roasted. Each bean is cracked to reveal its nib, the stuff of which chocolate is made. The nibs are ground between enormous steel rollers several times to achieve a smooth quality. Chocolate is then sweetened and conched, a mellowing process in which the chocolate is constantly stirred while being heated and simultaneously cooled by a blast of fresh air. Once molded and cooled, the chocolate is of perfect eating quality, but at Godivanta, that's only the start. Our centers, creams, nougats, and occasional bonus diamond jewelry, are prepared according to exacting family recipes. The centers are enrobed in our exclusive blends of milk, dark, and white chocolate and shipped immediately by a personal courier who must remain refrigerated at all times to maintain optimal storage temperature. Delight, discovery, delicious. There are no ordinary chocolates, not with the flavors like lemon pepper, buttermilk ranch, blue raspberry, beer, polenta, creamery, surprise, and over 7 more. To arrange for delivery of Godivanta chocolates in your sector, contact one of our personal consultants on the Hypernet, or you may contact our loan department for easy terms. Find out why Godivanta chocolates are the most expensive your money can buy. Godivanta chocolate, when you couldn't care less about spending the very most. I mean, they love the right in this game. The kid whining and shooting looks like a native. He's probably a photography student from NYU or Columbia or the New School.
Nice to see young people advancing.
Ouch. Why in the world would you expose your lousy sense of humor like that?
Sorry, it just lends itself to repeating. A negative, very good feeling from seeing someone with his focus find his role in life.
Uncle! Phew,
No,
I bet you're proud of yourself.
Oh my God! They don't stop! They just keep rolling! Oh, these puns are just killing me! They're killer! Aperture proud of yourself. That's a great pun. That is a great pun. You ask the camera wheel to what he's shooting. He looks at you as if you're completely dense and replies, film. I'm gonna pose for him. Hoping the young man may choose to use you as a photographic subject, you try to swagger casually with a carefree, suave, and debonair air. Somehow you only see him looking drunk and sloppy, tired, loose-necked, and oblivious. That must be Bertram, owner of Bertram's Sushi Shack. He looks about as Japanese as Ahmed, the guy who runs your local Texas barbecue joint. Looks Texan. You walk over to Bertram and ask him how he can afford to sell sushi so cheap. He sighs and signals you to come closer, leans over and whispers, "It's all chicken, tinted different colors." Oh, it's a Brooklynite. The streets of NYC are paved with gold, but the sidewalks are paved with pure imported Brooklynite. Imported from Long Island. Oh, Jesus. Look at the high roller. This frequently sweating rollerblader has stopped to look in the window of the sushi restaurant and is checking out the marvelous plastic food displayed therein. The plastic raw tuna is looking especially shiny and surreal today. You tell the rollerblader to get off the sidewalk and into the potholes where he belongs. I'm gonna take the Brooklynite. The Brooklynite is far too heavy to take anywhere. It's just made for walking on. Sit on it. You start to sit on the sidewalk.
Stand up or you'll schist mica asphalt of yourself.
All right, I shall. But I think you're taking me for granted.
All right, let's unpack that one.
Stand up or you'll schist mica asphalt of yourself.
All right,
You'll
I
just
shall.
make an
But
ass
I think
of yourself.
you're taking me for granted.
New York City. Spring has sprung in the Big Apple. The sky has lost that wintry gray tinge and is now a glorious brownish greenish yellow. The citizenry are no longer wearing heavy winter coats over their Kevlar, and the first robins are keeling over from asphyxiation. I wanted to stop them, but I was too slate. Look at the pretzel man. 10 to 1, this guy doesn't even make the pretzels himself. You make small talk with the pretzel man, who insists on being called a pretzel person. He reveals that his products are actually pretzels, and that they can't legally be called pretzels because they're made of dried, reconstituted pretzel flakes. This way they'll come out looking the same, and they stack easier for shipment. As if anyone would eat something like that. Buying a pretzel from one of these vendors is a form of legalized gambling. Will you get the one that's coated with salt over every millimeter, or the one that only has 3 grains of salt on the whole thing? Are those black lines on the bottom simply scorched, or is it road grit? Will it be stale or totally mushy? Odds of winning are 1 in 3.6 million. You give the vendor $1, and he hands you a pretzel. You take a bite of the pretzel. It's soft, lukewarm, undersalted, and a little bit gritty.
I think I've had enough.
You see? You spend money on something like that, you end up regretting it. And you spoil your dinner.
You've got great maternal instincts.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Wow. They labeled her as a masochist. That's great. I love it. She's not a cousin, she's a masochist. The niche stand. I will look at it. You can find roving food stands like this one all over Manhattan. This one sells pretzels, hot dogs, pop, and knishes. Pop. For those of you with no Jewish friends and or who haven't got the vaguest idea what the hell is a knish, it's a sort of nosh of schmaltzy verblonget kugel. Not really. Does that help? It's just loaded down with Yiddish. Knish stand umbrella. The umbrella is not only decorative, but also keeps rain and soot off the pretzels, which is important because those pretzels are antiques. You reach up inside the umbrella and begin to fiddle with the ribs. Wow, they serve ribs too? Shut up. But before you can act, the vendor snarls viciously at you and scares you off. All right, look at the masochist. This woman keeps asking about various flavors of pretzels, and the pretzel man keeps telling her he only has one flavor. She must be from some Scandinavian country where they have whole department stores devoted to different flavored pretzels.
I can't. She's speaking pretzelese or something.
One bite was enough for this decade. Okay. So I got to keep the pretzel, which is nice. Considering the high cost of emergency room visits and tapeworm treatments, eating here at Bertram's Discount Sushi is probably a false economy. You peruse the specials and start to enter the restaurant.
What are you doing?
Look at the values. All the day-old uni you can eat for $3. Scratched and dented California rolls, 2 for $1. Fatty mud puppy belly, 50 cents for 2 pieces. How can we go wrong?
Forget it. We can grab a bite after we saved the rainforest, okay?
Okay. but these prices are so low it's insane.
Okay. Shopper. This keen-eyed shopper closely examines the posted credentials of the fortune teller. According to the list, the fortune teller is a member of the Professional Psychics Board and Affiliated Psychics of America and the Psychic Retailers Association. She is also a contributor to the nonprofit cable channeling channel and is a graduate of I Know All About You. It is nice to see that consumers are learning how to shop smart. Just to mess with a woman's already slightly mussed up mind, you explain to the woman that this fortune teller was investigated by the Alternative Psychic Readers Accreditation Institute and found not to be really psychic. She tells you the Alternative Psychic Readers Accreditation Institute was discredited by the Absolutely Genuine Psychic Council and that no smart shopper should give them the time of day or even let them predict it. No. You offer to look into the future for the woman and she looks at you appraisingly for a moment. She comments that you don't look like a psychic to her. Maybe the Messiah, but not a psychic. It's nice to see that these 900-line psychic services have put all the corner store mom and pop tarot readers out of business. You duck your head in the palmistry shop. You're immediately hit in the face by a sickening wave of incense reminding you of an ex-girlfriend who used to trowel herself with the same overwhelming scent. Now, what was it called?
Patchouli.
God bless you.
No kidding. The neon sign is not nearly garish enough. Why people a mile away will barely be able to read it. You consider making a raid on the palm reader shop, thinking of what a gas it would be. Oh my God, these are puns. Raid on. You consider making a raid on the palm reader shop, thinking of what a gas it would be, no bull, to own a neon sign. But in broad daylight, you be Xenon the way out. The sign indicates sunglasses are half off. Best of all, they stay that way even after you bought them. You consider buying a pair of sunglasses. One in particular catches your eye.
I like the style of this one, but how come the lens is scratched?
That's on purpose. See, each handcrafted pair has variations that add to their unique charm and value, making them one-of-a-kind collector's items.
Oh, well,
all right, Johnny, have a good night, buddy.
I just wanted a simple pair of sunglasses.
No bell, no bull. I get it. No bell, no bull gases. Now I get it. Thank you. You slip on a pair of purple mirrored dichromatic iridescent sunglasses.
Those are the latest looking sunglasses. They say, hey, cleared away. Badass coming through.
Really? I thought they said, help, I've been bitten by a radioactive horsefly.
A slightly disoriented, old half-blind gentleman, thin webs of skin over his eyes, is browsing by the sunglasses. In the process, he's touching each and every pair of them. The browser introduces himself as Ned Skate and explains that he needs sunglasses because of his webbed sight. His breath smells like a combination of hot links and Java. It kind of makes you want to Earl. Ah, you don't even say Earl. You say URL. God damn, that's terrible. Help him. You'd like to help, but he didn't come with documentation. You notice the Braves have a new politically correct logo. So do the LA Snipers and the New York Gangbangers. You never buy baseball caps. You can never remember whether they're worn in the brims in the front or the back and what that says about your sexuality. You slip on a cap emblazoned with the logo for the Florida tourists. The bullseye in front of you makes you nervous though, so you quickly remove it. There are hundreds of stores in New York just like this one, filled with a haphazard assortment of NYC souvenirs, cheap clothing and jewelry, fake ID, easily concealed weapons, and low-quality audio-visual electronics. The prices are high, but of course, you're really paying for ambience. You don't need to go inside. The owner has thoughtfully cut a huge hole in the storefront in order to transact business more conveniently. Here's the shopkeeper's description of himself from the personals column. Divorced white male, Tom Selleck lookalike, 47 but looks 30. Brown hair and eyes, height, weight, proportional, loves the outdoors, travel, animals, quiet times. ISO S is searching. No. It's like, this is what he wants. He wants a single or divorced white female. I can't remember what ISO stands for. Oh, in search of. Thank you. In search of single or divorced white female, 20 to 35, must be trim and attractive, blondes preferred, photo a must.
Where can I get an outfit like yours?
Independently owned and operated, my friend.
I mean the outfit you're wearing.
One of a kind. You can't get these anymore. Saw this guy on a computer wearing one of these and said, hey, sharp. Had to have this made special.
I'm from the State Attorney General's office.
Get out of here.
I am.
Every bum who comes around here says he's from the State Attorney General's office, thinks I'm going to give him money for booze. You're the fifth one today. Get out of here.
Josie, what do I tell this guy?
Tell him you're with the FBI.
Hey, I'm not really from the State Attorney General. I'm FBI.
Knock it off.
Leisure
Don't
Suit Larry.
make me have to prove it.
Yeah.
Right. You know how many so-called FBI agents I
Nice
get in
reference.
here every day? In fact, I don't care if you're with the FBI or not. I don't got any hookers here, and I can't arrange anything.
So what do I do now?
Pretend you're CIA.
You flash your wallet quickly at the shopkeeper.
All right, sir. I'm Agent Skulder, CIA. This is my partner, Agent Mully.
You're CIA?
That's right, sir.
Okay. You gotta go to Phil's place. He's got the store, same location, next block down. He's got everything you asked for. The nitrous oxide, the anteater, the rotating brushes. He says it's all taken care of.
Well, he believed me anyway. Do you have any special sales today?
Everything.
You mean everything's on sale?
Now we're having a sale on everything. Every sale's different. The sunglasses are half off, the t-shirts are 2 for 1, the sweaters are reduced 50%, and if you buy a mug, you get a second one for a penny. So, how much you get off depends on how much you have, on what you want.
How much you get off?
I'm looking for something in particular.
What?
A t-shirt.
Which one?
One with fake ID on it?
We only got ones with pro wrestlers' library cards.
I'll pass.
That's a weird one. Oh, a little bit. Hold on. A little bit up. There. All right. Oh. A lot of options in that.
I'm looking...
What?
A statuette of Liberty.
Which one?
Jesus.
I want one where she's holding up a green card, or some sort of fake ID.
We got one where she'll hold your TV remote.
No.
We got one where she holds up a tiny baseball cap imprinted with the tiny image of a t-shirt with an incy-wincy mug printed on it, and there are really tiny sunglasses on the mug that say, New York, in very, very tiny letters.
Nope.
Well, that's the best I can do for you. They discontinued the ones with the green cards.
There are so many options. I didn't realize. Jesus.
I'm looking...
What?
A pair of sunglasses.
Which one?
Ones that will serve as fake ID of some sort. Make me look official.
You want to look official? You buy ID. Sunglasses make you look like a thug, like you live dangerous.
Thank you. I'll remember that.
Nope.
I'm looking...
What?
A mug.
Which one?
A mug with fake ID on it.
We only got mugs with official-looking recall notices.
What are the recall notices for?
Team logo mugs.
What happened to the team logo mug?
So instead of the mugs, it just has a recall notice saying you can't use these images on your mugs.
I'm looking for...
What?
A baseball cap.
Which one?
How about one with fake ID printed on it?
We got baseball caps with fake ATM cards on them.
I don't think you can use an ATM card for identification.
I know. Stupid rule.
Okay.
What?
A fake ID.
Which one?
I should get a green card, just in case.
We're out of green cards. They get bought faster than I can print them. Last week I got them in on Monday. Tuesday morning, I sold the last one. Had to stoop to picking up a whole bunch of blank real ones from the Department of Immigration and Naturalization. Ran out of those, too, this past weekend.
Yeah, he has something I need, I'm sure.
Where can I get enough?
No.
One of them saw this guy.
Where can I?
No, goddammit, I fucking...
You can't. Saw this.
I did it again. Shit. Okay.
What?
I need a hall pass.
Haven't sold those in years.
You're kidding. In school, how did the kids go down the hall during classes without being stopped?
Guns and knives are in the second aisle. In back, on the left.
Gotcha.
What?
How convincing are the passports?
My best work. I've been smuggling stuff in and out of the country for years on one of my passports, and they never questioned it or searched my luggage.
What have you been smuggling?
Luggage. But keep quiet about it, all right? And you're in luck. Passports are buy one, get one free.
If I ever need a fake one, I know who to go to.
Don't wait. The sale's only on for another couple of years.
Smuggling luggage. That is fucking brilliant, though, right? Like, what do you smuggle? Luggage! Oh, I guess that'll work. The printed t-shirt is one of America's most paradoxical inventions. Corporations pay millions of dollars to plaster their logos all over TV, billboards, movie screens, magazines, buses, trucks, posters, and online services, but when they want to advertise on your thorax, you have to pay them $14.95. You flip through the t-shirts, but don't see any that express the exact sentiment you're feeling at this moment, which are, who buys this crap anyway? Rather than strip it to the waist, you hold the t-shirt up to your body.
What do you think? Is it me?
No, it's somebody who has even less taste than you do.
Guys been running the same sales for 3 years.
Hey, you're looking for signs? You're in luck. That one's half off today.
Tempting, but I'm maxed out on my credit cards. So unless my friend here will co-sign with me.
Come on, Jake. Now is no time to be going off on a sine-cosine tangent.
Oh my god! There were 3 different types of fucking wordplay in that fucking statement! Jesus Christ! Holy God! It was the sine, cosine, and tangent, I know those, but also, like, it's a sine, and they've got to go half off on the sine. You want to cosine on the sine because it's half off, so they can only get 1/2 each. Jesus. Lawless, thank you for 54 months. You okay? All right, you're good. The Statue of Liberty has been made into statuettes, salt and pepper shakers, paperweights, and the inevitable night lights. Let Lady Liberty's torch light your way to the John. Like a New Yorker would ever buy one of these. Give me a break. Give me a tired, poor, huddled break. Quality merchandise. Much of the crapola in here is counterfeit designer stuff. You are tipped off to this by the directions on the label of what looks like Estee Lauder lipstick. Put it on your lip. Could makes you have more sexual looking. Also makes anyone jokes with your friends. That's really good fake English. It's great. You consider buying a few shirts, a couple pairs of sneakers, a new umbrella, and a pair of two designer jeans. Then returning them a few days later after you've had a chance to use them for a while. Unfortunately, this is not a software store, so you can't get away with that. Wow. I will shoplift it. The thought of shoplifting counterfeit merchandise is more irony than you can handle in your life right now. This weathered sign suggests that everything in the store is 30 to 50% off when it fails to mention, or what it fails to mention, that everything in the store was 100 to 500% overpriced to begin with. The sign is taped to the brick. You manage to get it about 40% off when the shopkeeper barks at you to leave it alone. There's nothing funnier than taking out your gun, shooting somebody, and then whipping out your fake gun license and showing everybody how you faked them out. You take the sign and discover that it's clearly not a genuine sign, but a fake one. Disappointed, you replace it. How can they sell ties for such low prices? Simple. They buy right, and so can you. Not sure what that means. Probably a reference. The unwaveringly suspicious gaze of the sleazeball shopkeeper makes you too inhibited to snitch the sign. From the amazed look on this young man's face, you think he's never seen crappy merchandise before. Then he looks at you, looks around, and you realize his face is shaped in a perpetual gawk, much as yours was when you were his age. You ask the young fella if he's from around here, and he looks at you and Josie with seeming incomprehension and looks away.
Exchange student.
You think?
I hope.
Okay. You might wonder who'd bother putting a security door on a store that only sells Betamax tapes. The answer is, it's not there to keep people out. It's there to keep the 3 remaining Betamax owners in. Security door is so heavily locked that you give up and concentrate on something else entirely. Is that, yeah, Carl Winslow? Is that you? What up, Victor Triumph? It's Command & Conquer after this game. I'm aware that this may get several days, but I'm curious to see you go try it. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to do Command & Conquer. I'll be honest with you. Whenever you see a homeless man or woman, you can't help but wonder about that 1% of all street people who are actually millionaires, either just trying to experience life from a different angle or put a few dollars in a bank 40 years ago and forgot all about it. When you try to talk to him, he scowls at you and calls you several rude names. A bag of New York City trash. Ignore it. Everyone else does. What are the odds that you come out of the subway to the exact corner where you can find the world's best coffee? And here you thought Callahan's had it. You must have been wrong. Boy, that's one tired policeman. Because he's just beat. The policeman takes off his hat and scratches his copper top as he introduces himself as Alkaline. Copper top, alkaline, battery. He can't tell you how many guys he's charged with battery, but the cells are full. Jesus Christ. They just don't let up. The old-timey streetlights are a desperate attempt to add a touch of antique charm to the neighborhood. It's roughly akin to putting a huge doily underneath a dumpster to try to pretty it up. The streetlights are only lit in the evenings, much like the regulars at Callahan's. As you begin to climb the street lamp, a sudden thought stops you. Didn't you just read something about a world where people are killed on the spot for crimes such as climbing lampposts? Was it one of those depressing cyberpunk novels about a bleak totalitarian future in which citizens have sacrificed their freedom for the sake of a clean, safe environment? Or maybe it was just something about Singapore. Either way, you decide not to risk it. This guy is cool. He isn't wearing baggy pants to be in. He's wearing baggy pants to be old. Right. You get closer to the old man, you realize he's keeping up a running commentary under his breath. He's either rehearsing, or more likely, reliving a speech to somebody about not throwing away other people's mail. This kind of thing creeps you out, so you make an effort to listen to him. Not to listen to him, excuse me. Now that many of the inner city graffiti artists have taken to using Helvetica font and desktop publishing techniques, you just can't trust the subway signs anymore. I'm Square, 2 Street Station, Broadway and Park Place? I don't think so, Lucy. This old man seems undecided about what to do next, but boy, he's glad to be holding whatever's in that bag. You say hello to the man, he explains he's waiting to meet his son on the corner. They're going to play chess in the park and talk, and then maybe out for a soda. They'll laugh and talk and generally treat each other nicely, then they'll go home. Just imagine. And they're not even members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You say hello to man. Oh, yeah. That's either a fire hydrant or a short, squat, heavily armored guy trying to blend in with the scenery. You struggle hopelessly with the bolts on the fire hydrant, somehow imagining that you can save the rainforest by flooding this block of Manhattan. The bolts refuse to loosen, but you apparently have a few loose screws already. Trees are doing remarkably well considering their steady diet of acid rain, auto exhaust, and birds with bad attitudes. These trees have been sprayed with a combination of DDT, paraquat, and other powerful herbicides. Contact them with them could be fatal. Everything has a description. It's fucking crazy. The New York City Board of Tourism requests that we show this particular Manhattan street scene because this is the only block of Manhattan without potholes. You bound across the street and back a few times just for the sheer joy of doing so without having to look both ways or worry about jaywalking ticket. Through the magic of buzzwords like multimedia and interactive, we remove those hazards from your world. A neatly dressed doorman stands outside the hotel. As various people and vehicles pass, he signals to them with various fingers. You jaywalk over to the doorman and ask him what kind of services the hotel provides. He mentions such gracious amenities as free phone calls within a 1-floor radius, free white terry cloth bathrobes chained to the wall to prevent theft, and at the in-hotel restaurant, Les Pretensions, the continental breakfast features their famous bottomless thimble of orange juice. But their motto is, we're headed to our feet to put the leash and arms hand in hand with quality. So the doorman explains they also have daily complimentary airport limousines to the airport of the hotel's choice, but actually the odds are quite decent that you'll make it to the right one. Doorman mentions that the airport limo will be by very shortly. He also goes out of his way to remind you that the Legion arm is headed blah 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 blah. Oh, is head and shoulders above the wrist. Oh, the legs and arms. It's the legs and arms. And tells you about their great new holiday package, the We Can't Get Away Weekend Getaway. The Legs and Arms is one of many downtown hotels with a French-sounding name. This drives the price up. The only thing this hotel really has in common with France is that both places hate tourists. You head into the Legs and Arms, look around the lobby for someone or something helpful, and find nothing except a desk clerk with a major attitude problem. These wire mesh trash cans are superior to the old-fashioned garbage containers because they let you see what you're snarfing before you snarf it. They also have the exclusive flow-through ventilation system for keeping the trash fresh and perfuming the atmosphere for blocks around. Embarrassed but anxious to observe the proper adventure game protocol, you poke through the layers of trash and find nothing. At least you console yourself, nobody really noticed.
Hey, garbage picker, did everyone see that? I can't believe you, Jake Stonebender of Long Island, was poking through the garbage. You should be ashamed.
Thank you so much.
He appears to be holding a conversation with an imaginary 6-foot bouncer named Harvey. A rabbit. It's an old movie. A guy imagines a 6-foot rabbit named Harvey. Hey, don't interrupt, Harvey. Reason with. Your first instinct is to shake this guy by the shoulders and shout reason into his face, but then something holds you back. You can't see anything, but it feels exactly like 2 strong hands pinning your arms to your sides. Okay. The meter maid is merely writing out a ticket for this car. The foolish driver apparently didn't remember that alternate side of the street parking regulations are reserved on weekdays between 2:30 and 4:30 p.m. following a Monday holiday unless a snow emergency exists, except Tuesdays after 6:30 p.m. and during street cleaning. Otherwise, when only the 2-hour parking zones or eastbound one-way streets are exempted from extended meter hours, you can't park for more than 10 minutes unless the signs clearly indicate otherwise. We're permitting those rules to be lifted on alternate weekdays. Unbeknownst to either of you or the meter maid, the sad truth is that the car's driver, in attempting to figure out whether or not he could park there, suffered a mild aneurysm and was moved to Mount Sinai Hospital. At Mount Sinai, parking is free for intensive care patients unless admitted on an alternate Monday holiday on which a snow emergency is declared. Sucks, doesn't it? You beg the meter maid for clemency on the part of the car's driver. She explains that she can't because she works on commission. Or did she say she works on the commissioner? All right, we're almost all the way around, guys. New Yorkers pay for a monthly parking spot pay more for a monthly parking spot than people in most other cities pay for their apartments. For years, people parked anywhere they wanted. Then some jerk who wanted to spoil the fun for everyone told the mayor that people were doing this because the cost of parking legitimately was higher than paying for parking tickets. But it's not your car. Although it's against your nature, you reach for the car door.
Josie, watch. I'm going to steal this car.
Oh, yeah? And where are you going to park it?
Good point. Never mind. It's not worth the trouble.
There you go. There it is. At 425 2nd Avenue, swank high-rise office building housing the monolithic Fax and Costaroga Company, Destroyer. Oh, this is it. This is where we're supposed to go. Destroyer Force Environmental Tyrant, but they make a hell of a number 2.5 medium soft. As you are closely allied to a spider, Spider Robinson, you make a futile attempt to clamber up the exterior of the building. Manhattanites don't even bother to stare at you. They've seen stranger things than a shaggy-haired man trying to hug buildings. You walk into a great sandstone building.
Ow, my nose!
That hurt. That one hurt. A set of revolving doors leads into the office building. You try to open the revolving door and end up with an ugly bruise on your patella. And here we go. You enter the office building and take the elevator to the 15th floor. Well, actually, you first go to the 24th floor because you got into the wrong bank of elevators. So you had to take the elevators back down the lobby and then up to the 15th floor. My God, I've done that. I hate it. Technically, though, you didn't take the express elevators back down the lobby because you got out on the first floor thinking it was the ground floor. It's not. So you have to take the stairwell down one flight to the lobby. But as you discover too late, the stairwell doors are locked on the inside. After pounding on the stairwell door for a while, you decide you'll have a climb up floor by floor and hope to find one of the doors unlocked. 6 flights and 2 elevator rides later, exhausted but congratulating yourself for all the exercise you've gotten today, you emerge on the 15th floor and shuffle into the swank offices of Fax and Costaroga. Holy shit. Ugh. All right. We'll just call this save ups and downs. Okay. All right. Break time, y'all. Break time.